Hey people, it is Monday, December the 23rd. The time is 8:31 p.m. and it's about -1 Celsius. And we're looking at the rail corridor, looking eastward here from the Bathurst Street Bridge. You can see the CN Tower is all shrouded in fog. We've been having some major snowfall today here in the city. And as you can see, it's accumulated a fair amount, at least 4 or 5 centimeters worth, I would say. It seems to be dying off for the moment, though. I'm going to head south here down Bathurst, but then I'm going to make my way over to the Bentway, and I thought we'd take a look at the skating rink there at the Bentway. I think that just opened up for the season just a day or two ago. And from there, I'm going to make my way east through the harborfront area to another new skating rink that recently just opened. The skating rink that used to be at the harborfront closed down a few years back, and the neighborhood has never really been the same without it. So now there's another rink, thankfully, that has come along. Certainly adds a festive atmosphere at this time of year. So I'll be taking a look at that for the first time. And we're still getting some light snow, so it'll be a bit of a light snow walk from one rink to another rink. I'm not sure how busy they'll be. The warmer weather might encourage more people to come out tonight. I think if it was another couple of degrees warmer, we'd actually be getting rain instead of snow. Thankfully, it's not snowing hard enough now for me to have to use my umbrella, which is always a pain. But I think I'll cross here. The Bentway extends underneath the Gardiner Expressway. And you can see the Gardiner right up ahead along Fort York Boulevard here. And the dreaded slush has appeared. No snowfall in Toronto is complete without lots of disgusting slush. So enjoy the white fluffy scenes as long as they last, because they don't last very long in Toronto. We're walking past Fort York, Old Fort York, the historic site. Dates back to around the same time when the town of York was founded, which later was renamed Toronto. And this is the Fort York neighborhood we're currently walking past. Mainly made up of high-rise condominiums. More or less an extension of City Place, except west of Bathurst Street. It's certainly not easy to walk through this sort of snow. It's a bit sticky. Definitely slows you down. You have to put a lot more effort into each step. Your feet just want to slip and slide every which way. Now, should I go off the sidewalk or take this path? Let's take the path. Oh, I think I see some skaters up ahead. Once you go under the garden, or at least you're sheltered a bit from the precipitation. I guess it's good for something sometimes, besides moving traffic. It's not always good at that. Got some loud music and I can already hear it from here. So maybe I won't talk for the next minute or two in case I have to edit in some other type of music to cover up this copyright music. So we'll just silently walk past all the skating action here. Oh, that was neat. So now I'm going to loop around. I could walk back along that way. But I'll just loop around over here. Well, that was the Bentway. The wind is kicking up. All right, we're at Fleet Street. And yeah, it is a drag walking through this sticky snow. I guess I don't mind it snowing this close to Christmas, but I think once Christmas is over, I'd be happy just to see this all melt away as quickly as possible. Let's try and cross here. All right, we'll take Fleet Street. And now we're heading east. On the way to check out that other rink. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but I know if I just walk along Queen's Quay, I'll eventually come upon it. I knew where the other old rink was. I'm just walking past the other side of the Fort York neighborhood now. It almost feels like rain sometimes, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if things get a lot more wet. I think some places a bit further south of Toronto in Ontario are getting freezing rain. It's Gzowski Boulevard. I guess that's named after Peter Gzowski. And June Caldwood Park. A lot of famous names around here. There's the awesome old Tip Top Tailors building. It's been converted into a residential building. A little grocery store there. Can't tell if it was open or closed though. What messy, sloppy conditions. They were calling for upwards of 15 centimeters of snow in some parts of the Greater Toronto area, but it doesn't look like the city will be getting anywhere close to that. I'd say 5 centimeters tops. Doesn't even look like that much in some spots I'm walking along. But it might not be over yet. We might be in for more snowfall later on. Let me wipe off my lens here. The camera is getting a bit wet. There's sort of a misty quality to the air right now. All right, we're back at Bathurst Street. This is one of the worst crossings, I think, in the downtown area if you're on foot. The person was kind enough to let me go. Slush. Slush and traffic, two things that are a very unpleasant combination. You have to be careful you don't get splashed by disgusting, dirty slush. It's a good thing I have on my waterproof Vessi shoes. I think they should sponsor me the number of times I refer to them in this sort of weather, how well they keep my feet dry. Most of the time. There have been a couple of times actually that were too much for the Vessis, where I ended up with wet socks. But most of the time they do the job. All right, we're almost at Queen's Quay. The walk should be a bit more pleasant once I get onto that stretch. I think a large drop fell from a tree and landed right on my camera. I might have to get my portable battery handle actually. The camera's down in the red now. Lens another wipe there. All right, now let's find this other skating rink. And I'll try to fish for my battery handle. It's in one of my pockets. Very deep inside pocket here. All right, let's plug this in. Oh, you just sort of click it on. There we go. There. Now I don't have to worry about my camera dying. This will give it like another hour of battery life. So this is Queen's Quay. A lovely waterfront stroll. I don't do too many videos along Queen's Quay in the wintertime. You can see the CN Tower is trying to come out from behind all the fog. Can't even tell where the sidewalk ends and the bike path begins here. The Toronto Music Garden. Yeah, this feels more like rain now to me. I don't see any actual flakes coming down, but I do feel wet stuff hitting my face. And my camera is getting wetter by the minute. You know, it's warm when the snow doesn't have that crunchy sound. That only happens when it's really cold. There's a slight crunchy sound, but not that really good crunchy sound you get in the frigid temperatures. I think that was Terry Fox. But before he lost his leg. And we're at the foot of Lower Spadina. As we look north, eventually it becomes Spadina Avenue. Yeah, it's easier to walk here. There's actually a bit of a path cleared here. I see a path, I take it. We're coming into the heart of the harborfront area now. That rink can't be too much further. Hear a plane. They're taking off or landing from Billy Bishop Airport over there. Ooh, there's a cool look at the tower. Both the tower and the dome are colored in blue tonight. It's heading to Union Station. A cool view. I'm one of those weirdos where when I'm walking along this part of the waterfront, I'm looking at the buildings on this side instead of the lake on the other side, which is probably what 99% of people would be looking at. There's the lake side if you prefer that. I think it's safe to go against this light. And you wipe off the lens again. Can't really tell if it is covered in droplets or not, because my viewfinder is covered in droplets, so I can't really get a clear looking shot of what I'm recording right now. Yeah, this snow is good for snowballs. It's very sticky. Some unusual light shows going on over here on these berth boats. Oh, I found the skating rink. I knew it must have been not too much further. Winterfest Toronto. Oh, there might be some music here too. It's not as loud though, as long as I hang back a bit. This rink is smaller though than the old one by a fair deal, but at least there's a rink down here again. Yeah, and I'm just glad that I made it here without my camera getting too saturated with water droplets. It's looking pretty wet. So thank you all. I hope you enjoyed the walk from one rink to another during whatever this is. It's snow or rain, some sort of precipitation. Certainly a lot of snow on the ground right now, for the time being anyway. So leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the walk or not. Let me know your thoughts, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And also be sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss, whoa, that's a nasty fall, so that you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member, or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram also under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.